Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Happy Thursday. So today is the 5th of January. I'm just leaving work. I looked at my emails yesterday and seemed like you guys are in a meeting. Get a lot of people that saying that their hair is frizzy and kind of like rough looking, dry looking. And they put gel on and it still get frizzy few days later. But I'm gonna tell you about that gel because one, gel is not a moisturizer. Okay, gel is not a moisturizer, just like a band-aid. You know what I'm saying? You have a wound, you slap a band-aid on, it's just a quick fix, that's it. But as far as moisture, no, it would not happen. Okay, so let me get home. It takes me about a good 40 minutes to get home. Once I'm situated and everything, then I'll come back and then I'll tell you how to avoid frizz or how to get frizziness out of your hair. Okay, all right, y'all, see you in about 45 minutes, maybe in about an hour, who knows. Okay, see you then. Okay guys, I made it back home. It has been a little over an hour, not quite an hour, but maybe just a little over an hour. Not quite much over an hour, but just a tad. The grands are downstairs at the dining room table. That's where I like to sit and get comfortable, but they're doing their homework, so I'm up here. So now, a lot of ladies were talking about their hair is dry, brittle, some breaking off, and then a few of them, that's why I asked, are you guys in a meeting? Are you meeting up talking about this, or comparing hair or notes or anything like that? But they say that it's their hair so much static and frizziness. I'm like, wow, so what are you doing? So they all are using gel. Now, to me, because I've never used gel in my hair before, I like the S curl and I'll go behind sometime with the cream or sometime with the oil, and that really helps moisturize my hair. Okay, that helps my hair. So to avoid frizziness or static in your hair, it's just a matter of moisturizing the hair. That's basically it. Once you set a routine, you need to get that together, just like on your job. Everybody have a routine when it comes to their job, and we're doing this on a daily basis. I wouldn't, if your hair needs to be moisturized on a daily basis, please do so. But in order to avoid frizziness or static cling, as she called it, static cling, just moisturize your hair from the root all the way down to the ends of your hair strands. Okay, also you need to limit whatever habits you have that contributes to dryness of the hair. So it may be you may be trying to keep up with the style and you're putting flat irons in your hair or hot combs in your hair every day or every other day. This can also mess up the cuticles as well. Okay, so once the cuticles are dry, they become open. You get what I'm saying? And after they open up, if they're dry, they become rough and brittle, and then eventually they fall off. So we want to keep those cuticles moisturized so they can stay healthy and you can grow your hair and your hair won't break off. Now, getting back to gel. So I don't use gel personally. I know my grandchildren, the girls, they older, they 15 now, going on 16. One is 14. The other ones are 12, 7. Sometimes they put gel throughout their hair or edge control, to keep up with, the hair up. You know what I'm saying? But someone was saying I'm buying gel because it's going to keep my hair moisturized. I'm gonna tell you this, okay? You can look it up. Gels are not a moisturizer. I don't care how much they say or write on there, keep your hair moisturized, because it has alcohol in it. That would not keep your hair moisturized. In essence, Gels over time will dehydrate your scalp and your hair. Okay. Now, I'm not saying stop using them, but you don't want to continue to use them for the whole entire week and not add any moisture to it. You get what I'm saying? So it also makes the hair a little dry and stiff, in my opinion. So I just, because my grandkids come over here, our granddaughters come over, they have their hair feel a little harder. Did you wash your hair? When you last wash your hair? 2 weeks. I said, it's time for you to wash your hair again. They want to keep that style. You get what I'm saying? And you're adding on that and it's building up, you know. So gel is not a moisturizer. It's just like a Band-Aid. It just fixes the problem. You get what I'm saying? Until you get ready to take the Band-Aid out, wash it, whatever you want to do, yada, yada. You get what I'm saying? So gels are not a moisturizer. I'm not going to tell you stop using them, but you want to use them in moderation. You get what I'm saying? So do not put gels before moisture or think that gels are moisturizer or edge controls are moisturizers. They are not moisturizers. They do not keep the hair moisturized. I mean, it may keep the hair up, but even after it's dry, it gets a little hard. You get what I'm saying? So over time, they do indeed dehydrate the scalp, and it also dehydrates the hair. Okay. One more thing before I close, okay, because I want to get down there and make sure that they're doing their homework. I'm going to tell you this. I know y'all don't want to hear this, but in order to keep your hair moisturized, you want to keep it from frizzing up, you know, or staticky, cling and stuff like that. When you color your hair, okay, you color your hair every 2 months, you know, often. Over time, this depletes the moisture that's in your hair. It depletes it, and it makes the hair dry. It really does. Have you ever seen anyone's hair that's colored and it don't have a shine to it? It look kind of dull. You get what I'm saying? Over time, her hair is drying out. It's drying out. And I bet you every time she comb or wash her hair, whatever, her hair is breaking off. So make sure you don't skip out on deep conditioning your hair because it adds extra moisture. Also, if you don't moisturize and seal your hair, it's going to get dry. Okay, so you want to make sure that you have a healthy routine. A routine is doing the same things throughout the week to your hair. That's how your hair and scalp becomes healthy. You want to make sure that you're keeping your scalp clean by washing your hair, exfoliating maybe once out the month or something like that. Keep those roots and the ends of your hair throughout your hair moisturized. You have, even if you're wearing braids, you still can add moisture to the hair, to the scalp, and then go behind with an oil. I know my daughter, she wears her braids for like 2 months and then wear them out. After she take them out, then she'll put them back up 4 months later. You get what I'm saying? So just please make sure that even if you are wearing braids, you want to make sure that you are keeping your scalp moisturized and sealing that with a light oil to help seal that moisture in. Okay, so when you take your hair down, you won't have 2 balls of hair in your hand. Okay, all right. So I really hope and pray that this video will help you as far as avoiding frizz. Any more questions on hair or my hair care or my products, leave me some comments down here, and Lord's will, you will see me in the next video. Thank you guys ever so kindly for watching me. God bless you. Mwah. Bye.